Hi everyone, my name is ScentLana and here we talk about perfumes. Thank you for coming or coming back. I'm very happy to see you finally. If you enjoy talking about perfumes, please subscribe, hit the bell button to see notifications about my new videos, and let's start. So, as you know, divorce is real. So I'm going through very hard times in my life, and I'm sure some of you had this experience. So let's talk about perfumes for justice. So if we talk about justice, then there should be some kind of a crime. And we will start our conversation with a perfume by Franck Boclet, and this is Crime. This is a very interesting perfume. It's very dark because there's oud in the heart and in the base. Also we have some cedar, some woody notes, and also we have dark chocolate. So dark chocolate with oud makes it an outstanding perfume. This is very dark, as if, you know, at night there's some silence, and we talk about crimes going on around. Very dark, as I said. It's not sweet, but though I think there's some vanilla and there's tonka beans. There's some tonka beans here. So we have some sweetness, but it's not sweet. A little bit of powder because of heliotrope. It's good for both men and women. It gives you some status, some seriousness. You feel calmness and mystery. So as you know, justice is often represented by Themida, the goddess of justice, and she has a scale in one hand, a sword in the other hand, and her eyes are closed. And we have Blinding Light by Blackcliff. I like this house a lot, and this is a house from Barbados, and you see that these bottles are made like lava, and you see it is broken on the side so that you can see the level of the perfume. This is Blinding Light. What is this about? It's about tuberose, but tuberose is not sweet, is not berry. Tuberose is powdery and green. So there's a lot of powderiness and greenness. Also, there's an accord of leather, and it makes it so dark, mysterious, a little dusty. Also, we have some Darjeeling tea, which is black tea, right? And coconut. This is a very mysterious, very feminine. I don't see this on men. Nice perfume. It's seductive. It's like blinding light. You are like a goddess here. Goddess of justice. Very nice perfume. I can only recommend. Technical characteristics are good. Another perfume that is dedicated to Themida is Blindfold. And Blindfold is by the house of L'Objet. L'Objet, it's a house that collaborates with Jean-Claude Ellena and Jan Vasnier. And Jan Vasnier, he created this perfume. Jan Vasnier, he was working a lot with Jo Malone and also with my favorite house, Argos. Blindfold, what is this about? This is very interesting and complex perfume. It has some muskiness, so it's musky. Within musk, we can smell or feel some creaminess, milkiness, creaminess, and there's a note of milk and also gardenia. And gardenia gives some creaminess as a rule. Also, we have some interesting dark notes like saffron and tobacco. And it becomes, as I said, musky, powdery, with a contrast of that milkiness and tobacco saffron. Very interesting. I love this perfume. My son loves it too. He made me a compliment. He's a 7-year-old boy. He has a good taste. Also, we talked about a sword as a symbol of justice. So Themida has this sword. And I wanted to talk about perfume by DS&DURGA. I love this brand too. And this is Amber Kiso. Kiso is a sacred Japanese forest, and that's why we have a lot of forest notes here. We have patchouli, we have moss, and we have cypress and maple. You know that Japanese, they love cypresses and maples, that's why they're here. Also, there's hinoki, of course. So we have that scene for a sacred ceremony. So this perfume is dedicated to a sacred ceremony made by Japanese samurais. So we have some leather that symbolizes their clothes, and we have some incense, because when we have some ceremonies, we always burn incenses. So that's how it's all mixed up together, and we have a nice, absolutely unisex perfume with a strong leather accord. Also, we have this smokiness, as I said, some powderness, some sweetness. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but some sweetness, and that makes it absolutely gorgeous. This is very serious perfume. It gives you calmness, confidence. You are calmer, you are collected, sure of yourself, confident, and a very nice perfume for work, for meetings, maybe, whatever you might think of. Another perfume, you know that we all want to be free from accusations, and that's why Libre. My favorite version of this perfume is Libre l'Absolu Platine. In the heart we have lavender and orange blossom, like all versions of Libre, and also we have aldehydes. But aldehydes are not soapy, they're not peppery, they're like amplifying this beautiful scent, and also there's some powderiness. Here, orange blossom is powdery, unlike all the other versions. So it's powdery and very feminine, and we have some, it gives us the confidence too, confidence in our innocence, and it gives us a lot of freedom because we're Libre. Okay, another perfume that I want to talk about is Ateeq from the house of Nusuk, and this is Arabian perfume. This is an Arabian brand, and Ateeq is translated as freed. So the same as Libre, we're free. Finally, we're free. So we have here like three main notes. Those are tobacco and honey and lavender. Probably you know the perfume by Vixere that is called Naxos. So that is a very beautiful dupe for that perfume. It gives you confidence again. You can collect yourself. You can say your truth and people will believe you, because this is a very confident and calm perfume. I love this perfume. Also, there's some cinnamon. There's a lot of notes. I just talked about the main ones. A lot of tonka beans together with coumarin, vanilla, some amber, and cinnamon. Beautiful, beautiful perfume with a lot of sillage, and everything is great here. Another perfume from Electimuss, and it's called Vixere. Vixere from Latin means they have lived. And that is the phrase that Cicero told to some criminals, conspirators, plotting to overthrow him, and they were condemned to death. So he said, Vixere, they have lived. And this perfume is about the art of living. In the heart, we have a lot of flowers with some creaminess and powderiness. The main flower here is a violet. It is very feminine. I would say it's very feminine. There's some gardenia, heliotrope, iris, jasmine. In the base, we have beautiful musk and vanilla. This is a very nice, powdery, feminine perfume. I would recommend. I like to wear it with my gown at home. So the purpose of justice, to see the truth. And I found a perfume by Argos, Sacred Flame. As you know, Argos dedicate their perfumes to different paintings by different artists. And here, this perfume is dedicated to a painting with Prometheus on it. And you know, Prometheus is a god from Greek mythology, and he brought the flame, sacred flame, that symbolizes the truth, the knowledge, right? So that's how I connected it all. And here there are plenty of notes, as always. Argos makes very sophisticated, complex, very nice scents. And here the main note that you'll hear, couple notes, is beautiful, beautiful, dark, smoky, bitter vetiver with patchouli. And you will hear here the iris. So it's powdery, it's bitter, but you smell this color. It smells exactly like this. There's some bitterness, but there's some light in here. There's some peach, some rose, a lot of spices. There's cinnamon, there's black pepper, and there's clove. Very beautiful, gives you status, you know, confidence, strength, and it's really, really a compliment getter. I got so many compliments with this, you cannot imagine. It's good for evenings and for cold weather, I would say. Thank you so much to have clicked on my thumbnail. I was very happy to see you. I hope that you're doing well, and I will see you in my next videos. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and I will see you soon. Thank you.